Okay, I wanted to do a video about how the heartbeat bill, or these other bills that are not taking into account issues like rape and incest, are going to result in a dysgenic explosion and a permanent alteration of the demographics of the United States of America for the negative, because they do not account for rape and incest, which will result in more dysgenics. Okay. Now, I could go crazy and actually explain things in detail regarding behavioral differences between the races, but that would get me banned, and I don't want to do that. So I am going to leave a couple links. The thing is, I'm going to leave a couple links to eugenics.net or Future Horizons, but I want people to understand the type of eugenics that I support is the type of eugenics proposed in the book La Raza Cosmica. I do not necessarily agree with IQ statistics. I think a lot of them are skewed on purpose to make certain ethnic groups look superior to others. However, one thing that is easily observed is behavioral differences in everyday life. So what I am going to leave links to, and behavioral differences are very genetic, as we know from identical twin research. What I'm going to leave links to is, for example, the black Israelites like to threaten rape against white women. And all non-believers, okay? Now, this is a common thing. Anybody familiar with the black Israelites or unfortunate enough to live near a city where they street preach understands the aggressive nature, the very racist nature of the black Hebrew Israelites. Now, that being said, to go further, I could not find the link, unfortunately, of a member of La Raza that was a college professor from Los Angeles that encouraged Chicanos to go out and rape white women. Unfortunately, I don't know why I couldn't find that. That was very popular for a while. So I think what's happening is I think Google is starting to make it more difficult to find things that were easily found years ago. My point is, without consideration for rape and incest, you are going to see women, it's basically like giving a let's go do this to people like the Black Panther Party and the black Hebrew Israelites and other aggressive black groups that are probably going to have their way with women more frequently, who are then not going to be able to have the ability to abort the fetus. Now, as many people know, a mulatto usually does not identify as a mulatto. For example, what's his name, Barack Hussein Obama, is not thought of as the first half-black, half-white president. No, he's thought of as the first black president, which was actually kind of humorous when you saw, I think it was King Samir Shabazz and some other Shabazz on, I think it was Glenn Beck many years ago going, he's our president. Well, he's not black. I'm sorry, Barack Obama is half-white. He's as white as he is black, and the black in him comes from Africa, which is actually slave-selling blood, not slave blood. My point being is, by not allowing for this, it will cause dysgenics. Now, how does this tie into the nature of this republic? How does this bring this republic further from God? Well, if you remember from the book Education by Ellen G. White, the purpose of education is to restore man's godliness, okay? And that's also one of the goals of eugenics. It's one of the goals of a lot of things. But the thing is, with dysgenics, we do not grow closer to God. We grow further from God. We become more bestial, more subhuman. And this will create a society of savages. And I'm going to leave links to the way Liberia is, the way Haiti is, things of this nature, so you can understand that by the importation. See, we're not only how can I put this? We're not only not allowing the abortion of the resulting babies from these potential forcible rapes, but we're importing people from countries like Liberia, like Haiti, okay, like the Congo, where raping of women is considered a normal part of life, and it's not even really punished. And I'm going to leave links to prove that. So we're basically, not us, but the government of the United States, while Donald Trump is whining about Mexico and saying Mexico is horrible, they're doing nothing to stop this influx of potential rapists. I'm also going to leave in a link to an 11-year-old Mexican girl in Texas that was forcibly raped and forcibly penetrated repeatedly by 28 black boys and men. Do you think she should be forced to keep the resultant baby? No. Okay, and that's why I'm going to do this video, and I'm going to leave these links. And that's all for this video. Please follow the links, and please understand what I'm saying here. This is not to cause racial hatred or anything like that. It's to express the unfortunate truth of what will happen to this country if we do not do something, and if these bills do not get altered to allow for the woman to abort from rape or incest. And that's all for this video.